Bruins will kick off first, and here we go. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, it's Hawkins. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Second down coming up. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing at the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. Right at the line. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. And they squelched that play so fast. Can you even still call it a sweep?
You can sweep that play under the rug and not run it again because it was very unsuccessful.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Trying to make magic with his feet. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion.
Man, you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barnes. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Caught on the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the ground, it's Hawkins. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Wide receiver going in motion. Selling the fake. Out wide right, it's Hawkins. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Looking for the marker. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off.
I love the play call there on 4th and short, because even if you don't get it, the opponent now has to march the entire length of the field. But because you did, you've now got a fresh set, and offensively, you've got to pay this off now. You've got to score a touchdown.
Finds his big tight end. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he puts through the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Straight ahead, it's Knight. There he goes. Past the 50. The 30. The 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UCLA. The extra point here would tie the game. And he makes the extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grinded-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front.
Makes a grab and room to run. Crosses midfield. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Number 16, set to kick it off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
Motion from the back. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Taking it the other way. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. After using an early one. for them to spend. The Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Sells to run, looking to pass. Under pressure. Moving toward the end zone, and the ball is free. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quick give. It's Knight. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Imaliava. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Imaliava. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Out wide left, it's Green. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field for a big guy. Very, very unique.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field. And it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
Delayed handoff. It's Hawkins. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hands it off on the counter. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
The counter run play is really tricky for defenses to stop because it forces you to play with great eye discipline. Everything in pre-snap is telling you the ball's going to the strong side, but now they run it back weak, and they're pulling offensive linemen. This defense better be ready, because this won't be the last time today they see the counter run.
Running inside, it's Barnes. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Number 16, set to kick this one away.
On the return, it's Morgan. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Right back to it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Another big play for this offense, and I'll tell you, historically, are the best UCLA units offensively, whether they're throwing it, whether they're in the shotgun, whether they're going up tempo or they're not, it's always so important to have balance. They've always had a guy they can turn around and hand the football off to keep defenses honest. This guy with his power and his speed, he really gives this offense a lot of flexibility.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The run inside. It's Cox. Driven back. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
3rd down in the gun, Iamaleava. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Fourth down, Iamaleava. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Hand it to the back. There's some daylight. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hits inside. It's Jones. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Morgan. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants...
He'll take the deep shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. On the run, it's Page. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Second down, gonna throw it. On the move. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45, on his way. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Right side, it's Coleman. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Cowboys come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll try it over the left side. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
Pushes ahead. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. They'll move the wide receiver. Out wide right, it's Young. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
The Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Throws for the tight end. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Oklahoma State! His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Iamaleava. Look out! Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. They're all over him. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And that a first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. They'll go to the air. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking for a gap. It's Knight.
And I think the defense kind of understood what was coming. Back-to-back possessions where this offense threw interceptions, like they're going to want to get the run game going, and they were ready for it. Great job fitting the gaps and making good, solid tackles.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now, and getting him stopped.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Left side is Squirrel. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
The Bruins, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Just enough time to get off one more snap. Handoff again. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Georgia taking on the number 11 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's the Bulldogs coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Play fake, Iamaleava. Fires on the move. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Really nice nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And he gets rid of it.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Give to the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
You know, with defense, it's this pick-or-poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, it's Thomas. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down. Looking for space, it's Hawkins. He's past the sticks. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down to the air. Looking to the big tight end. The short hands, it's Green. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And this offense hadn't got the ground game going at all, but it hasn't mattered. The passing game has been so good. So you'd like to create balance on offense, but as long as they can keep spinning the pill out wide, this offense has been just fine.
This quarterback part of their running game. Oh, he's got some space. He gets awfully close to the first down, but I think he's going to be just a hair short.
And, dude, when you got a guy like this that can just hit the gas and go pick up 15-plus yards, what a luxury. How nice is it to have a quarterback like that when I'm a tailback? When I can send the tailback one direction, quarterback the other direction. This guy's just got so much speed.
Throws it off the RPO. Wide open, makes the grab on 4th down. Touchdown, Cowboys. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And what a great play call there on 4th down. You know, they script and practice these.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Picks it up. That's a live ball.
Oklahoma State 48, UCLA 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Imaliava on the play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Thomas. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Drives inside. Uh-oh, look out. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
3rd down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big 1st down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Maybe some room here. What a run. Gets it inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 36.
It's too bad because this guy's had an incredible day statistically. Already over 100 yards rushing, but look on the scoreboard and you'd never know it. Their defense has not been able to do their part, and you just wonder if it's going to be enough handing off to this guy to get back in the game.
The Bruins have their offense in high gear. The give on the counter. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Knight. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So 1st down will open up the final period. Throwing, Imaliava. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
2nd and long here. The handoff. A able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Iamaleava. Oh, pressure's coming. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Might as well run him again. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On the return. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. They'll run him again. A disastrous play stopped well behind the line. He'll lose 9. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on 1 time in that loss last week. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Here's Iamaleava to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
The give. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks into first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the hill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Finds his man. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Bruins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
Throwing, Iamaleava. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Knight. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And they'll get him on the ground at the 3-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Gets the back moving. 4th down, Iamaleava. Fires into the end zone. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Straight ahead, it's Hawkins. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
Drops back on 1st down. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Long way to go on 2nd down. In the backfield, it's Coleman. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. The play fake. Flips it out to the back. Makes a man miss. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Quick give. It's Hawkins. And after the short run, the clock hits zeros, and we are all wrapped up here.